Massive Jayden Daniels leap incoming. Today, we will be discussing the Washington Commanders quarterback, Jayden Daniels, and the progress he has made in the offseason, heading into OTAs, and what can we expect from him once the new season starts. I'm your host, Azael Mejia, with Commander Digest, reporting everything on Washington Commanders, offseason, regular season, everything in between. So if you want to be caught up to date, everything Washington Commanders, make sure to subscribe right here to the channel. If this is your first video, if you just found the channel, we do have a subscriber goal. I'm trying to hit 500. Yes, 500 subscribers by week 1 of the NFL. That is 15 weeks away. I know we can do it because we have been running it up. We have everything's up. Everything's up on the channel. Everything's in the green. If you know football, the next gen stats, the YouTube analytics, the YouTube gods are with us. Clap it up. Leave the little clapping emoji in the comments to congratulate them. Everything's been in the green. You know, disregarding the comments because apparently people think they know more than me, but that's my 2 cents on it. But all I know is that men lie, women lie, numbers don't. So if everything's in the green, what do you think I'm gonna believe? But that's just my 2 cents. But wanna what will help? If 87.5 of y'all who are watching the videos are not subscribed, to subscribe, we can hit that goal quicker. There's no excuse for it. It's for the free skis. It takes 2 seconds. If we do that, we can hit the subscriber goal at a good pace. Like I said, it's been going up and up once we started the channel, so we love to see it. But the video is about this glorious king right here, Jayden Daniels from Washington. Can't you believe it? Can't you believe we don't have a jacuzzi? The Kanye reference. What I mean by that is that the channel has been around for over a month now, and we're about to hit 30 videos. I think this is going to be number 28 to be exact. We have not done main video about Jayden Daniels. That is crazy. And this is not even all about Jayden Daniels. We do have an update regarding Terry McLaurin's contract situation. Some Washington personnel have spoke on it. That'll be towards the end of the video, so you want to stay towards the end. But the progress we are talking about is that Jayden Daniels is being a big boy. That boy is getting big boy gains. Comment down below, big boy gains, because that boy, Jayden Daniels, is getting bigger. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we're going to let the Washington Commanders ex-admin talk right here. Spot the difference. If you know, you know. If you're a true Commanders fan, you would have noticed that his arms do have a more definition to them. They look bigger. If you know, you know. People are gonna be like, "Whoa, what do you mean by it's you don't have that football mindset. You gotta pay attention to every detail, and his arms do look bigger." That was one of his biggest criticism once he made that leap to the NFL, once he got drafted. Even I had my, precautions on it. Real men can admit when they're wrong when Jayden Daniels got drafted to the Commanders, because if you know football, the smaller framed guys, he's still a skinny legend, don't get me wrong. He's still a skinny legend, Jayden Daniels, but the smaller framed guys, when they make that transition from college football to the NFL level, they don't have a lot of longevity, depending on the position, obviously. The longevity is lower than someone who's, a little bit more built. If you know, there's a difference when you're going against 18 to early 20-year-olds, and then you transition to go into full-grown men and get a hit at top speed, 200, 300 pounds. And we love to see that Jayden Daniels is getting bigger. He's commented on it. He kept it hush-hush. He won't release the fitness video anytime soon, but he has kept it hush-hush. We're going to get his standpoint on it, and we're going to see what Cliff Kingsbury point of view on it as well. But we're going to see his stats to get your refresher. See where they at right there. 17 games played, 25 passing touchdowns, 6 rushing touchdowns, quarterback rating 70.6. If some of these stats are a little off, the algorithm we do use to get a refresh for the new season. Height is 6'4", 24 years young. That is the rookie quarterback right there. And we're going to look at, like I said, he's going to see if he can hit a massive leap this upcoming season. We're also going to, like I said, what he has to say about his weight gain, saying, "I'm just working out. It wasn't about the amount or much. Just go out there and have a plan and naturally just put on weight." Obviously, you got to keep the end goal in mind. You're trying to get better each and every day. You're trying to progress each and every season, each and every month, and snap. There we go. That's a perfect quote by the leader of this team. Y'all be hating on Mama Daniels for keeping him on check, but Mama Daniels doing his job. The goal is simple. He's laser focused. What he had, like I said, that was one of his biggest criticism on his skinnier frame. And it looks like he's gonna be a bigger boy once this new season starts. That's gonna help him. Whatever benefits him is gonna benefit the team, obviously, to replicate that success from last season and maybe do a little bit more. You never know. We're also going to look at what Washington Commanders offensive coordinator Cliff Kingsbury perspective on it, he's still pretty lean, but he's definitely worked really hard at his fitness and the weight room. He knows what he has to do to protect himself and where he feels comfortable playing, but the arm strength looks better and you can tell he's stronger. There is no doubt. There we go. His arm strength was already great as it is. If you don't believe me, I'm pretty sure you remember the Chicago Bulls game when he threw that Hail Mary to win the game, how much land he covered with that throw, and it's only going to get better from here. We love to see it. The arm strength is getting better. He is getting stronger, and that's great to see because, like I said, the smaller frame guys, they don't do the best when they get hit by a 200, 300-pound defensive end. And one moment I do remember specifically is the Sunday night game against the Atlanta Falcons, and when he went down towards the end of the game, and that man got right back. That man got right back up because he's a man of God, and he got back up and ended up winning that game. You can't clap it up for, and he's only gonna get better from here. But like I said, this isn't just about Jayden Daniels. But first, what do you guys think? Do you think he's gonna play better if at a bigger weight? Stronger arm, could take some more hits. He could take the hits better. Or do you like him on the speedier side, lighter side? Do you think his agility is going to go down? His speed is going to go down? We won't know until the season starts. But like I said, this is also about Scary Terry and the contract negotiations that are going on with him and the Washington AP and gang trying to get a contract done. If you haven't seen a couple videos ago, we did cover that. Watch that video if you haven't already. That he is on the final year of his contract, and he would like to get a deal done before the season starts. He's skipping OTAs right now, so it can't be all sunshines and rainbows. And where do they have? I forgot. Landover, but the training facility, practice facility, Virginia. It's all over the place. But it can't be sunshines and rainbows on the Commander side, the Commanders team. There always got to be something going on. But I believe they could get it done. Like I said, we're gonna look at what specific personnel had to say about it. First, we got Deebo Samuels, who talked about it. I understand the business side of the things, and when he stopped coming, I understand his side of the story. I'm just not trying to get bothered with it and just let him deal with it on his own and just kind of handle it on his own. He doesn't want to be a part of it. He doesn't want to, quote anything, misquote anything that Terry's told him or anybody else told him, but he understands there is a business side. Like we said, we mentioned it before, there is a business side to it, unfortunately. Not all about stats, Super Bowls, the money. It is about the money this right now, but the business side, the NFL is a business at the end of the day, and you got to make the budget work, and they're figuring it out. We're going to see what Washington Commanders head coach Dann Quinn had to say about it. He's talked with AP and gang, and he has talked with Terry specifically, saying those guys have been excellent in terms of communication with me. I can't speak to Terry specifically. He's having a great offseason. Like I said, this is more about him talking to the front office, that he has excellent communication with them. He also has excellent communication with Terry. He's still getting his workouts in, so we love to see that. Even though he's not training with the team specifically, he is getting his reps in, because you will hate this. We've seen it many times before where players will not go to OTA. They won't even train at all to get a contract deal done, and they end up hurting themselves, or they're not up to par once those first coming weeks of the NFL start. So you love to see that he's still training. He's still getting his reps in. We're also going to see what Jayden Daniels himself had to say about Scary Terry and his bond he has with the number one receiver. Me and Terry got a good relationship outside of football. He's got to handle what he has to handle, but that doesn't change anything with the fact that he's part of our brotherhood. We know Terry's working and everything, so we got to get better, and he knows he got to get better each and every day. What else can we say about it? He's a great guy. Get this deal done. He does deserve it. Last year, one of his best years coming off of the season, and it makes sense when everything aligns in the organization, from the front office to the head coach to the personnel to the players. Everybody has a great season, so we love to see that Scary Terry had a great season, and he does deserve that. People are saying give him a blank check at this point, because he's done the work. From my personal opinion, he does deserve it. But what do you guys think? Do you think Scary Terry, we will see Scary Terry in a Commander's uniform week 1, or do you think this is going to just drag out and get messier and messier every day that goes by? Let me know in the comments down below. If anything breaks on the channel all around Commander's atmosphere, we'll be covered right here on the channel. But I'm Azael Mejia, and I'll see you in the next video.